Hannah. I'm here to tell you about the latest teen take and make craft we have available for you at the Glendale Public Libraries. So this time it's Paracord bracelet kits. So literally all you're gonna get in your kit is some paracord. It'll be bundled up, and a buckle and instructions on how to braid your bracelet. So have fun, stop by the library. See you later. Okay, so these are the supplies you're gonna get in your kit. You'll get a little clip, and you'll get a bundle of paracord. So the paracord is 10 feet in length. Generally, people say you need about a foot of paracord per inch that your circumference of your wrist is. So if your wrist is 6 inches around, you'll need 6 feet of paracord. So hopefully that will be enough paracord for everyone. Additionally to that, you will get a set of paper instructions. But this video is intended to help you if the paper instructions are a little confusing or whatever. So you also will need to be able to measure the circumference of your wrist. So you will need some sort of ruler or tape measure. If you don't have like a flexible one that you can wrap around your wrist, you can always wrap the cord around your wrist and mark it with a marker and then measure it that way. And then you'll want some scissors to trim off the ends, and then possibly you can use a lighter to burn off the ends of your paracord to secure it, but you don't need to do this. So you don't necessarily need a lighter. The first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna find the ends of the paracord and match them up so it's double length like this. So it's the same length for both cords. And then you're gonna loop it through. This is the female side of the clip, and then this is the male side of the clip. So for this, you're gonna just take the female side of the clip with the curve of the clip. See, it curves a little, the handle curves. You want the curve facing down. So you're just gonna stick it, you're gonna stick both, well, not both, you're gonna stick the looped end of your paracord through the buckle. You'll take the two loose ends and you'll loop them through the loop, and then you'll pull it so it's looped through. And it's a little hard to do because the cord is so long, but you will want to have your full length of cord before you start braiding. So now that you have the cord looped through the female end of the buckle, you'll want to take the non-looped ends of the buckle, not the buckle, the non-looped ends of the cord, and stick them, want to make sure that the ends can be buckled like this, and then you want to stick the ends of your cord like this through the male end of your bracelet. So that way you can buckle it like this. So as far as measuring out the cord now, you want to measure the circumference of your wrist. Oops, sorry guys. So my wrist is about, just about six inches, you can see. This is upside down. That's not the best way to do this. Let's do it on this side. So you can see that my wrist, where it overlaps, it's like basically just at that little past that 6-inch mark. So you'll measure your circumference of your wrist in inches like that, and then you will lay out your paracord. So it's Okay, so you will lay out your paracord like this, and then from the tip of this, oh, it's hard to see, the tip of this side of the buckle to the tip of this side is where you're going to measure. So you want to add 1 inch to the total circumference of your wrist. So my wrist was 6 inches. So we want this to be 7. So this is really too long. So you want it to be, oh, that's still too long. So you want it to be 1 inch from the tip of the buckle to the tip of the buckle. So this is 7 inches, like that. So this is the length that I'm going to braid along. Okay, so once you have measured out the length that your bracelet is supposed to be, so again, mine is 7 inches from tip to tip because my wrist is 6 inches. You're gonna lay it out with the male part of the buckle on top, and the tail ends of your paracord are on each side. So this is the right side of the paracord, and then this is the left side. You can start braiding from either side. It doesn't matter. I'm gonna start on the right side because that's how the instructions are laid out. So I'll just follow that. So the instructions start with the right side of the paracord. You're gonna take it over the top of the middle cords here. And then, I know it's hard to see, this is the left side of the paracord. You're gonna put it over the top of the middle cords, and then it's gonna go under the left cord. So then you take the left cord and you put it under the right cord, and then you put it under the middle and through this hole. And then you can just start pulling the cord, both of the ends of the cord. Okay, so now that's the first knot, and you're just gonna do the same thing, but you're gonna start on the other side. So we'll take the left, we'll take the left side of the paracord, we'll put it over the middle, and then under the right side. So it's over the middle. Now it's over the middle. It's over the middle, and then it's under the right side of the cord. Like this. Just make the, it's difficult because the cord's a bit long. And then you take the right side, you go under that left piece, and you go under the middle. And then you just pull it. Until it's next to the first one. Okay, so once you have your first couple knots, you just continue doing the same thing, alternating which side you start braiding from until you reach the end of your bracelet. So I'm just going to keep going. Okay, so I finished braiding my bracelet. I made my knots very, very loose going down because I wanted to do this quickly, but you can draw the paracord much tighter if you would like. So it's a much more close-knit look like this if you want. I didn't want it to look that way because I was in a hurry. So, but once you're done, once you reach the end, you can either just thread the ends through some of the knots that you have, and then just cut off the excess. This allows you to be able to unravel the bracelets if you ever actually wanted to use the paracord, which some people do. Or you can trim off the edges up here, and then just take a lighter and literally burn the edge and then stick it onto the rest of the bracelet. I'm not going to do that because I am not keen on lighting a lighter in here, but I will just thread these through a couple of my knots and then trim them off. All right, so here's my finished bracelet. It's buckled. You can see I did a very, very loose weave. Most people do a very tight weave. They just pull that knot all the way together. It does use up more paracord doing it that way, but you do have a lot of paracord to work with. I was in a hurry and I didn't want to spend that much time, so I just did this really loose weave. You can do it however you want. Before you either burn the ends or cut off the ends, you probably want to buckle it just to make sure that it does fit, because otherwise you can't make any adjustments if you've cut off the extra paracord or burned it. So you can always unbraid it and then readjust the length and then re-braid it before you do that. So have fun, stop by the library to get your kits. Bye.